defense's play tonight?
You know, right from the start, they got after it. We did a good job with our homework on kids spent a lot of time on film on these guys, and you know, we knew they were going to try to run a lot of stuff outside, and our guys, you know, that's one thing we do a good job of, is we stop the outside stuff, and then, you know, God, the secondary just stepped up, you know, and took away 84, who was their best player.
Right.
And I thought we did a really good job. Sure, it was nice having Anthony Carter back. You know, he gets 2 interceptions, but, you know, Paul Garcia's back, and, you know, they did a good job of containing him. And then, you know, the D-line just gave the quarterback a lot of pressure, and, you know, took away his first option, and they kept bringing it. And defensively, we just got better as the game went on.
Yeah. Who on the defensive line really stood out for you tonight?
Oh, Thomas Rennick by far. You know, John Sampson at D tackles. Those guys, Reese Moulton at the end, and it was nice because Nolan Tooley's a little banged up, so we were able to kind of give him the night off and give him some well-deserved rest. And I'll tell you, defensively, everyone that stepped in there did a really good job.
This like made most complete defensive performance of the season for you guys?
I think so. They just consistently the whole game they played, they came after it, and so I would say yes.
Okay, great.
Stay. Get up in there. Get up. Go.
Keeping. Get the ball.
Turn the ball. Connor Boggs.
Our secondary, I thought, played really, really well. I mean, you know, we didn't let anything behind us, and but again, I think it started up front with the pressure we were getting on the quarterback.
Tom, you say this is like the most complete defensive performance by this club this year? Like all phases were working. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I just, you know, Bear, I thought that we knew that their bread and butter is throwing the ball,
right,
and also trying to get to the outside, and we're pretty comfortable that we have good team speed to the outside to stop the perimeter stuff, the sweep stuff. But again, this may be our best game in terms of getting pressure on the quarterback and making him uneasy. I thought we were putting pressure on the quarterback, but also patient, that we didn't break down in our passing lanes to give up big plays. I mean, he was running around a lot, and he was quick and a good athlete, but I also felt like we were still containing him even when he was
you weren't overrunning plays.
Touchdown, Jack Gregson. 1-yard touchdown run by Jack Gregson. Touchdown, Jack Gregson.
Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Go.
Touchdown, Jack Gregson.
The offensive line tonight, to see you know, Gregson and Brandon just get big yardage.
The last 2 games, Bear, I've been so pleased with our offensive line in terms of the blocking and the way that they are working. I mean, we got better. We were, you know, had some penalties that kind of shot ourselves in the foot there in the first quarter in particular, but there were some lanes for our running backs, and the way Jack and Brandon and all the guys, how hard they ran, they didn't need a lot, but I thought our offensive line did a pretty good job. They were starting to pack their linebackers closer and closer to the line of scrimmage, so it really, you know, it really starts with those guys up front.
Touchdown, Brandon Gonzalez. 15-yard touchdown run by Brandon Gonzalez.